It's 5 o'clock on this Wednesday evening, March 4th, 2020. Time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Wednesday evening, March 4th, 2020. It's 5 o'clock on this Wednesday afternoon, March 4th, 2020. It's 52 degrees in North Massachusetts. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Top stories at 5 is Joe Biden, apparent winner of Maine's Democratic presidential primary. After family gets coronavirus, New York suburb is gripped by anxiety. Divided Supreme Court hears challenging Louisiana abortion law. CDC opens up coronavirus tests and Pence said. Congress, the leaders struck deal an $8 billion bill to battle coronavirus. While the CDC reports 129 coronavirus cases in the U.S. Tom Brady and Bill Belichick's recent phone call about upcoming free agents didn't go well, per report. Delhi tornado leaves Nashville's music community reeling and sticking together. Bernie Sanders wins California on Super Tuesday. Steve Bullock is poised to run for Senate in Montana, officials said. Italy shuts all schools to stem spread of coronavirus. Coronavirus deadly and flu but containable, WHO said. U.S. launches defensive strike at Taliban as fragile Afghan peace deal taters. DOD linguist charged with giving classified info to Lebanese national who ties to Hezbollah, according to the Department of Justice. Two more Turkish troops that died in the battle scarred northwest Syria amid ongoing assaults from government enforced officials said Wednesday. Climate change raised the risk of extreme wildfires in Australia, 100% researchers said. Saudi Arabia bans travel to pilgrimage sites Mecca, Medina due to coronavirus. Embassy said at least 23 children killed in the Iran crackdown last fall. The United Nations report Wednesday said that despite significant gains in access to education by women and girls around the world in recent decades, many are still subject to daily discrimination and violence. The executive branch of the European Union will unveil a climate change law on Wednesday that would require 27 members of alliance to attain a net zero emission status by 2050. North Korea slammed the popular South Korean television show that is aired on Netflix worldwide, claiming it protected to exploit national division for the sake of profit. Former South Korean President Park Geun-hye has issued a letter calling on our country's creditors to band together ahead of a now it's the second best day in history after Biden wins. Look at that stocks today. Up 1173.45 at 27.90.86. SP 5 up 12.126.75, 3130.12, and NASDAQ up 334 at 9,018.09. OSHA finds NatBasket grain storage firm $230,000 employee debt. General Motors presented its electric vehicle future Wednesday, displaying that's the new products that modular platform and an innovative battery. Another Washington State resident has died from COVID-19, and officials in California announced its first step from the virus as Congress and public health agencies moved to battle the outbreak and the growing outbreak. First Lady Melania Trump and the Secretary of State Mike Pompeo honored 12 women from around the world Wednesday with the International Women's Courage Award. Biden debates Warren in her home state of Massachusetts. No White was in sight in February in the Attleboro area. Taunton Methodist Literacy up funded the Pole School as Elizabeth Pole Elementary School in Swenson was said to try to remain in the literacy map on Monday, March 2nd. Quincy, ever heard of hard time taking a turn on attack Wall Street Park with silver park cars? Tried on with 6 long fire truck as Quincy's development boom continues. The Dow surged because Baltimore Dalio Diners can coronavirus warning. Page Rick shows business worried about the coronavirus and the election. White House administration needs to realize clearly powerful Democrat congressman said, and global coronavirus fears mean lower gas prices for the drivers in the U.S. Curiosity rover captures high resolution panorama home on Mars. SpaceX delivers Falcon 9 rocket for the Space Center Houston display. Bridge 2 is governance science data again after recovering from glitch into stellar space. Doctors use CRISPR gene edited inside a person's body for the first time. Public Health University declared in LA County over coronavirus. Peter Childers time, 5:05. Time enough for a sports report. Boston Celtics taking on Cleveland Cavaliers. Game time, 7:30 p.m. in Cleveland. Looking bet's going to make $200 million more than Christian Yelich. As AFC's got Isaiah Simmons would be perfect fit with the Giants, per report. And Charles Oakley, the NBA, you can't keep listening after next and James Dolan drama. Peter Childers time is 5:05. Time enough for a traffic transit check. Beep beep on the MBTA rail line delayed about 10 minutes after no cars person entered the tracker 7 lane. There's been since been removed from the track. And on the commuter rail, ferries, they are looking good. Okay. Looking at the Providence vicinity highways, 95. Southbound so between Protection and Providence. 95. Northbound so between Warwick down to Providence. 185. Westbound so between Seacock down to Providence. 146. Both ends storm in the North Spirit area. 285 on the southbound side so between Route 5 down to the Route 6 in Johnson. Route 4 on the northbound side so between Exeter down to East Greenwich. Jamestown, Monarchs, and Newport Bridge is on. Jamestown, Scammer River, and Newport Bridge is on. Looking good, but now Bridge is a little bit slow. One bridge on the northbound side, a little bit slow, and Route 6 looking good from Sacramento lanes. 95 southbound side, so between 128 Canton down to 485 in Mansfield. 24 southbound, so between 128 Canton down to Avon, and then Hibbert again between 485 and 44 the Raynham area. 3 in the southbound side, so the Braintree split, and 120 in the southbound side, so between Needleman on the Braintree split. 120 the northbound side, so between the Braintree split down to 24 in Canton. 7 Expressway, slow between Milton and Braintree. Northbound side of 7 Expressway, slow between Quincy and Boston. 93 both ends at the time, Boston back up. Mass Pike westbound, slow between South Boston and the Prue Tunnel. Mass Pike eastbound, slow between South Boston and Logan Airport. Mass Pike westbound, slow between the Allsburg Toll all the way down to Framingham. 93 on the northbound side, slow between Boston down to Methuen. 7 Expressway, both ends back to Dorchester Stretch. 93 both ends at Boston back up. And 93 northbound side, slow between Boston all the way down to Methuen. 120 at the northbound side, slow between Lexington and Linfield. 3 at the northbound side, slow between Burlington all the way down to Chelmsford. 495 at the northbound side, so between Tewksbury all the way down to Lawrence, and 290 on the westbound side, a little bit slower. 199 Route 146 in the Worcester area, Route 190 on the northbound side, so for Route 2 in Leckman, and Route 2 westbound, so the Leominster stretch. Peter Childers time, 5:08, time enough for weather report. Looking at the radar shows some spotty rain showers, not for Keenan, none for Manchester, Hampshire. But otherwise, it turned out to be a nice sunny day, a little breezy. Not too bad. Okay, it's going to be, tonight's going to be, partly clouds got about 33 degrees and west about 5 to 9 miles an hour. And night winds kick size 31 miles an hour. Thursday, south clouds about 21 degrees and west about 5 to 7 miles an hour for Thursday night. Partly clouds got about 31 degrees, light of wind, and for Friday, showers likely being after 5 p.m. Mostly clouds got 46 degrees, coming northeast bound 5 to 8 miles an hour. Afternoon and transpiration is 6%. New response less than 7 inches possible. Friday night, rains. Showers like before 9 p.m. and chance of snow showers between 9 p.m. and 4 a.m. Clouds got about 26 degrees, north about 9-11 miles at size, 22 miles an hour. Chance of the 6% neutral less than 7 inches possible. For Saturday, both sunny be cold about 40 low 24 degrees, and north about 10 miles an hour size, 20 miles. But then we're back to the 50s on Sunday with a most sun's got 53 low 36 degrees, west with about 3 to 7 miles. And for Monday, we could jump into the low 60s on Monday with a high 61 degrees, with most sun's got southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. And for Tuesday, mostly clouds about 55, low 39 degrees, calm wind coming in the southwest by 5 miles an afternoon. And Wednesday, mostly clouds about 53 degrees, calm wind coming in the west by 6 miles an afternoon. And one GFS model for next week. One GFS model. Remember, this is a model, and this is not the actual forecast. And one GFS model says that we could get hit with a significant snowstorm with Boston. Providence could get up to 2.5 feet in snow, but this is a model and not the initial forecast, so don't get worked up over a model. It is 9 days away. And I will find out on what this storm will do, but it's 9 days away. Right now, in Northern, it's nice and 52 degrees, and that's me for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Wednesday, March 4th, 2020. I'm Viewers. Hope you have a good evening and goodbye day to them. We'll see you at 11 o'clock for the late night report. Hope you have a good evening.